So if you do not sleep, the muscles are not repaired, and they are the primary furnace that get to burn up all the energy you're consuming. Yeah. So if you have a surplus of the fuel food, that's what gets stores as extra weight. So if your furnace is always faulty, you never get to lose weight, because every time you wake up, the body is in crisis. I need to repair my muscles. I need to repair the muscles. So it becomes what Doc said, a vicious cycle. So that's where it all lies.
Well, Dr. I know they have mentioned how then they come in, but just how important would it be for you to collaborate with these other healthcare professionals, and especially in making sure that your patient then gets the desired results?
So what we have noticed or known in my experience as a weight loss surgeon is, one, your nutritionist has to actually understand what nutrition is for the patient and how to tailor-make for him or her. Yeah. Secondly, you have to have a good anesthesiologist to give you the required type of anesthesia safely, with the expertise for that. Thirdly, sometimes even with your assessment, you might, like usually the people who will take care of the patient once you're from the start, during the surgery, and sometimes after, like Anne does, there has to be someone who understands what the concerns could be. Because some people could actually fall off the program because they could be having social issues, which we have actually encountered many times. The people who will come and are not even told their spouses, come hiding, because there's a lot of stigma around obesity still in our country. And some cultures actually wonder, hey, why are you losing weight? You know, like the way when you start losing weight, then they start saying, have you fought with mzee? Ama mzee akupiki chakula. So such cultural aspects are still going on currently, and there are many times we have to actually reach out outside the space of the people who come to see and see with their support system at home. And they also, we have actually done procedure on clients and actually found that they're actually on psychiatric drugs. And some of them actually what are contributing to the weight gain. So sometimes just taking a seat back and finding out in totality what else could be happening. Some people might not open up to you as a doctor, might open up to the nurse, sometimes to the anesthesiologist, and be able to just, you want to have your ears and eyes on the ground most of the time so that you increase the outcomes, so that they're able to achieve their goals and achieve it well,
All right. I hope we have some photos of Anne here, so that when we say that she is our model today or a case study today, then perhaps it will make so much sense for the many people. What option did you take? Ulikula tu vizuri uka diet, unaendelea bado ku workout, what exactly?
For me, it was a little bit different. Being in the world where I have colleagues who can guide you through, and like just a normal person.
I hope the director could play the photos. Do we have them, Mr. Director? Sorry for cutting you.
No problem.
Mr. Director, do we have them? All right, yes. So at least they get to understand the difference. So it makes sense. All right.
So basically for me, it was a little bit easier because I'm surrounded by my colleagues. For me, I don't see them as daktari. I see them as colleagues. But before I even went to a strict option, I remember I had tried it all. I had tried a little bit of gymming. That was not making sense by then because of my work schedule. I had tried OMAD, 1 meal a day. But then when I realized that I'm eating, I eat at night and I eat properly. So at the long end, it didn't make a lot of sense. And I remember encountering now Micah as my nutritionist. And the first thing he made me aware is my caloric intake and my consumption. By that time, I was actually in an office setup, still in the cosmetic world, but now at the management level. So mine was about just being served food, being served tea, and all those. And when Micah actually gave me the data, I was consuming 3,200 calories and I could only burn 460.
Okay.
So the difference was being stored as fat.
Okay.
And that is where my journey was. And I realized in terms of the options, what was available.
Okay.
I needed to go for something that will make me put in the work as well. And I went for intragastric balloon. Wow. It was not easy at first. I had to do as well a lot of research. Oh Lord, I remember that time. I almost puffed out of my boat.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think at that point I weighed like 110 kgs or something.
Oh.
Thereabout, yeah.
I won't ask you what you are right now, but yes. I mean, the photo is...
Right now, actually, I'm below 80. You can
nice.
bet, yeah.
Nice, okay.
The last we did, I was, I think 75 point something.
Nice. So there's
So
a huge difference.
it's actually a journey.
Right.
So that was my option that I took.
Okay.
And that was after a lot of research.
Right.
Also on my end.
Okay, pre-operative assessment, even as we come to a close, in making sure that, we address this and optimization or in obese patients. I know you have mentioned that theirs is a different story when they're undergoing surgery.
So pre-operative